Welcome to the video. Why do you still eat soybean products? Why do you still eat meat in 2025? The Amazon forest get destroyed with the size of 16 football fields a day. And why? Because you select soy in your industrial foods, because you eat still meat in 2025 and you don't understand that is the root cause of disease. And you select meat from cows that are causing deforestation and requiring deforestation to grow soy in the Amazon forest. So they're burning the lung of the earth. The Amazon forest is holding down so much carbon dioxide. Is an enormous amount of carbon dioxide that the forest keeps down. But where does it go when they burn so many football fields down every day into the air? And that is supporting the global warming, that is supporting the climate change. Because with like a special camera, scientists can see that there is a big like smoke layer in the air every day, and that gets thicker and thicker. So do you want that your children cannot breathe anymore? Do you want that your children getting allergies and lung disease? Why are you so stubborn? The documentaries in television, the advertisements in newspapers, they tell us day by day that we cannot go on like this. Now, you need to understand the authorities when there is a big world talk about the global warming, about the climate change in Brazil. And at the same time, just before the meeting goes on, they let burn down the forest to search for oil. Well, then you can see how you cannot trust in these people. So fruit is the highest electrical food on earth, 10,000 bovies. If you have meat, you have maybe 2,000 bovies. Fruit is the highest electrical. Fruit is the only thing that can hydrate you. There is no drink that can hydrate you, because H2O need to be converted to H3O2. So you're missing out important cellular hydration that is rejuvenating you. And you are killing and harming your gut bacteria all the time when you eat things which are not a fruit. The bananas support a healthy gut bacteria. The papaya support healthy stomach. The soursop is a cancer-killing fruit. People, why do you eat still meat and soy in 2025? Take away the butcher. You need to get your food in a whole, natural state, unprocessed. So you're gonna run after a cow. If you are a real carnivore, but you are not, you are a fake carnivore. If you are a real carnivore, then you cannot trust on the butcher. Then you need to get the meat by yourself. Then you need to get the cow meat without any tools. That is how it goes, natural. That is how the lion does not use any knife. The lion does not use any tool to kill and eat meat. So that is what is natural. So it doesn't make any sense. You're gonna run after a cow and then bite in the neck and kill it with your own teeth. You have no teeth like a lion. So why you think you are a carnivore when you stink? You go in the shower and you stink again. So the meat is rotting, fermenting in your gut. Forms mucoid plaque. Some ex-fruitarians told me I could not stay on the fruit, it gave me allergies. Well, then you did not approach the fruit diet on a correct way, because allergies disappear when you go to a water fast. Allergies disappear when you go to a juice cleanse. If you start your fruit diet to heal yourself and you eat bananas and avocados, that doesn't work, people. That doesn't work. These things are not detoxing. So your gut bacteria to be healthy needs living fiber. If you cook food, there is no fiber. They tell you that bread has fiber. Nonsense. 200 Celsius for 1 hour. How can you believe that bread has living fiber? It's not possible. A high carbon diet is what is human species specific diet, because the fruits have the high carbon, have the living fiber, they have the only hydrating cellular HCO2 water, structured water. So if everybody would eat their natural diet, the fruits, there would be no obesity. Obesity is causing diabetes, cancer, and whatever. So how are you still eating meat and soy? People, the easiest and most fast digesting, food is fruit. Because fruit is the highest in water. Cooked food is dehydrated. With meat, you're losing the important blood. It will evaporate into the air, and that is what you hydrates when you eat meat. So you should eat your meat raw, but then you indulge so many hormones, antibiotics, and way more poisons. So understanding that they fool you, don't go vegan, you will miss out vitamin D and you will miss out vitamin B12. So vitamin B12, you see so many videos that B12 is a scam. How can breatharians live 20 years without food and still have enough B12? So the vitamin D gets stored in the body in the summer and can last a long time. A long time. So all these nonsense that the authorities are spreading doesn't make sense. It's just to create disease and to create deforestation. Killing Pachamama, killing Mama Earth. What about your children? When you pollute by your diet the earth, how your children gonna survive? You ever thought about this? Intestinal cancer is popping up so much and people die. Diabetes type 1, type 2 is popping up all the time and people still don't make the change. They eat meat in a frugivore body. Doesn't make any sense, people. If I have, after yoga in the evening, like a cracking knee, that means I am not detoxing enough. My fruit is too low in water to detox. My fruit might be harvested too unripe. It's missing out the healing effects of a fresh, ripe, picked fruit. If you have mangoes that need to ripen in your house 1 week and is still not fully ripe, then you need to realize these mangoes will have no nutrients because the mango was picked too early and is missing out all the sun that he could have on the tree until the mango was ripe. And that sun energy is plasma electrons that are doing photosynthesis, like on the leaves, and bringing in nutrients by sun energy. And also the roots of the tree getting all the time nutrients. So if you pick it 1.5 weeks before it's ripe, you're missing all these nutrients. So you are depleting the fruit. The stupidity of humanity. The parasite humanity. Killing the Amazon forest for food. We need to stop this, people. Wake up. You make the change. Don't wait for the governments who never make the change, because they are profiting from deforesting. They are profiting from foresting. They are benefiting from deforestation of the Amazon, because the soy industry, the meat industry, that is huge business, million businesses. And they don't want to stop these businesses. They just behave like they're gonna make a change, but they will never make the change, because just before the big climate change meeting in Brazil, they start burning the Amazon forest for oil drilling. And the whole environment gets polluted. The local Brazilian people growing fruits and veggies, they go and harvest crabs near to the sea, and I mean near the shore, sorry. And all that oil will pollute their foods. So they're gonna protest. But what does bring the protest? It's humanity that need to understand. They need to make an urgent a change. They're still eating meat and soy in 2025, and they are a frugivore body. They don't understand health. They don't understand respect for Pachamama, Mama Earth. There is a certain type of trees that are rooting into the water. And these trees near the shore, they grow in the mud. And crabs are making their home in the mud. And those trees are the highest in keeping down carbon dioxide, way higher than an Amazon forest. So when the authorities pollute those trees where the Brazilian people harvest the crabs, all the crabs will be poisoned. All that pollution will be stored in the mud. Come on, people. Just by your selection of soy in processed foods, because of your meat eating, when you are a frugivore by a species-specific diet. Peace and love.